Hi everyone, my name is Dana and I will be guiding you through your 6 weeks beginner yoga series. Unfortunately, we won't be able to meet tonight, so I just wanted to check in and touch base with all of you and also offer a short little relaxation yoga session for you. And so to get started, especially when practicing at home, I like to make sure that all of my notifications, text messages, emails, all that kind of stuff is all turned off on my phone so that I don't have any distractions. And also like to find a space in my home that makes me feel relaxed already. And so for me personally, as you can see, I like to be near a window. I like to be near my plants because that's just what makes me feel the most comfortable. And so that's what you'll want to do as well. We won't be doing a lot of movement today. However, I do like to have some props with me just so that I can make sure I feel really comfortable so that I can reap the benefits of the relaxation part of the practice. And so if you've got just a couple of pillows lying around and a blanket, that would be perfect. And so once we get started in our practice and you found your spot, I like to find a comfortable seat. And in order for me to find a comfortable seat, I like to elevate my hips a little bit as I sit on the floor. And so sitting on top of the edge of a blanket or the edge of a pillow can feel really nice. And so the reason that we do this is because it sort of just tilts the pelvis forward a little bit and helps me to sit up a little bit taller, a little bit more comfortably, which we'll talk about in our first class together at the studio. Also, if you're noticing that the knees aren't really relaxing open completely, pillows, blankets, whatever you've got can feel really nice underneath the legs, just sort of to support you in that space. And so once you've taken the time to find your seat with your props, you can just close your eyes. And although I'd like you to sit up nice and tall, it's not super rigid either. So tall spine, but softening in the shoulders, even allowing the belly to soften a little bit as well. And just taking these first few moments to just sort of notice any thoughts that may be coming up for you. Notice how you're feeling physically. And then just tapping into the breath. And so the yoga practice is very centered around the breath. And so for now, nothing fancy. We'll keep it very simple, just breathing deep into the belly. We'll keep the breath moving in and out through the nose. And so on your inhales, you actually want to feel the front body expand, and on the exhales, you'll feel everything sort of contract and fall. So as you take an inhale with me, the belly expands, the rib cage expands, and the breath moves all the way up to the collarbones, the tops of the lung points. And then we start to just slow down and control the exhales. And then even hugging the belly in a little bit at the end to help release there. And again, inhaling, belly expands, rib cage expands, breath moves up to the collarbones. And as you exhale, nice and slow, belly draws in. We'll just take 5 more breaths just like this. And gently blink your eyes open. And then we're just going to add in some super gentle movement, but linking that movement now with the breath. So hands can stay on the knees or thighs, wherever feels comfortable. Take a big breath in, sit up nice and tall. And on your exhale, just have a look over your right shoulder. Inhale to look forward. And exhale to look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop the chin down toward the chest. Inhale, reach the chin up toward the ceiling, allowing the head to drop back. And then exhale the chin back down in toward the chest. I'm holding here. Nice and slow, just rolling your right ear over toward your right shoulder. Try to keep softening the shoulders down and away from the ears. And you can slowly release the chin back down in toward the chest and then roll the left ear over toward the left shoulder. Chin back down in toward the chest. And then you can lift your head up. Shifting this movement into the rest of the spine. So hands on the knees. Take an inhale, let the belly expand, lift your chest, reach the chin up, let the head drop back. And as you exhale, the opposite. So sort of rounding the spine and tucking the chin in toward the chest. And twice more like this. Inhale, chest lifts, arch the spine, look up. And exhale, as you round, curl the chin in toward your chest. And last time, inhale, arching the spine, looking up. Exhale as you round. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. And exhale here. And so we've been seated for a few minutes now, so let's come off of any props that we are seated on. And then I'm actually going to have you come to lie down on your back. And so props that I really like to use here are a pillow for underneath my head. And also a blanket that I've got rolled up that I'll place underneath my knees, which can feel really nice if you have any knee or low back sensitivity going on. And so once I've got my props set up, then I'll have you come just to lie right on your back. Adjusting the props as you need. This time placing hands on the belly as we focus on the breath. 5 breaths like we did at the beginning. So on your inhale, feel the belly rise into the hands, rib cage expand, chest rises. Slow, controlled release on the exhale, feeling the chest fall, the rib cage fall, and the belly fall. Just a quick little stretch then for the hips. You can bend your knees, bringing your feet onto your mat or onto the ground. And then I'm just going to bring my right ankle on top of my left knee. Just sort of allowing the right knee to drop open. I'm not really going for our biggest, deepest stretch, so don't worry if you're not feeling much of a stretch. But this can feel really nice, especially if we're sitting a lot or if you're outside shoveling, just to add in a little bit of mobility work for the hips. We'll stay like this for just a few more moments, and so you can stay exactly as you are. You can take this stretch a little bit deeper if you'd like to by drawing the left knee in toward the chest. I'll hold on to the back of my left thigh, keeping my right foot flexed. Continuing to breathe deeply. And if you brought the left knee in toward the chest, you can place that left foot down, place the right foot down, and take a deep breath. And you'll keep your right foot where it is and bring the left ankle on the right knee. Staying right where you are, or maybe taking the stretch a little deeper if you'd like to. By just drawing that right knee in toward the chest, you can hold on to the back of the right thigh, making sure the left foot stays flexed. And just a couple of breaths like this. And placing your right foot down on the mat, and then your left foot down. And then you can extend the legs back out, blanket underneath the knees. And setting up for what we call in yoga Shavasana, or final relaxation. And so you can rest your arms down alongside the body with the palms facing up, or you can rest hands on the belly. Sometimes that feels a little more comfortable. But I try to just roll my shoulders underneath me a little bit. And you can close your eyes. We'll be here for about a minute or two, but don't worry about the time. I'll let you know when we're finished. And take just a moment to pay attention to the body and notice if you have any areas that are holding on to any tension or any effort. And see if you can allow the body to just relax completely. Relaxing the facial muscles and the jaw. The shoulders and the arms. Belly. The hips, the legs. The feet. Return to the natural rhythm of your breath. And just relax. You can take a big breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then just start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And then bend both of your knees, bringing the feet onto the floor. And roll yourself over onto your right hand side. You can use your right arm as like a little pillow for your head and just curl up in a fetal position. Keeping your eyes closed, you can press into the hands to push yourself up to seated position. You can bring your hands into a prayer position at your heart. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. I'll see you all next Tuesday evening.